And one of the biggest reasons that I like to season really lightly is because I do like, for example, that pork to come through, that pork flavor and that pork color, right? So pork has a nice color. If you just use salt and pepper on it, you'll see it. It's almost like a light tan. And I really liked it for that color to come through. Of course, I want Southern Hospitality to bring out some of that nice red color. And then, of course, the black pepper is going to pop through and all that stuff. And I love that. But I really like that light tan color as well that you get just from naturally cooking pork. So I don't want to go too heavy on the seasonings. I really don't, and I never really do. I never like to. So I think that that's exactly why we're doing it that way. And that's exactly my reasoning behind it. Now, am I a scientist and do I know all these things are proven? No, not necessarily. But I have in the past been a very, very, very heavy seasoner. And I've noticed that, man, they can just get really, really, really dark on you. And whenever I do a light layer of seasoning, I feel like, man, you can catch them pretty quick. If they start getting dark, they don't get out of hand. If you spritz consistently, it won't get out of hand. And speaking of spritz, we used water and apple cider vinegar on our ribs. It was very, very simple. Everything we tried to do was very simple this past weekend. Now, our injections were still powerful. Our injections still had a lot of flavor in it. But, man, I think that the techniques that we used were just, we simplified them to the absolute max.